I put together a list of 10 of the greatest boxers of all time, and we're going to talk about it. But first, all right, guys, having an undefeated record alone does not make you the greatest of all time. It makes you undefeated, but it doesn't make you the greatest of all time. So I put together a list of 10 of the greatest boxers of all time and why they're great. What were they great at? Okay, because there's a couple that are undefeated, but that's not what makes you great alone. Look at Ali. Ali lost, but Ali's considered the GOAT. So anyway, we're going to start off with number 10, which is Rocky Marciano. His record was 49-0, 43 wins by way of knockout, that gazelle hook. And Rocky Marciano was the only heavyweight champion to retire undefeated. So if Usyk retires right now, then, you know, he joins those ranks, except he wouldn't have as high as a fight count as Rocky Marciano, but he is undefeated. Coming in at number 9, we have Joe Louis. Joe Louis is 66, 3-0. Now he has 52 wins by way of knockout. He knocked out 52 people. Okay, now Joe Louis was the longest reigning heavyweight champion, 11 plus years. Okay, to just be, you know, his motivation must have been hard. You know what I mean? After just like beating everybody for 11 years, just remaining on top, you know, but that just shows why he's part of this list. That just shows why everybody knows Joe Louis, because he was great. Imagine 11 years staying on top like that. Deontay Wilder almost joined those ranks, but hey, you know. Anyway, coming in at number 8, we have Henry Armstrong. Now, Henry Armstrong, 151, 21-9, and 101 of those wins came by way of knockout. All right, so Henry Armstrong, he held titles in 3 weight divisions simultaneously. So, you know what I mean? He was like fighting over here, this weight class, this weight. He was champion. This weight, and this weight, all at the same time. You know what I mean? And still going back and forth. So that's what makes him part of this list at number 8. We have number 7, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., he is 50-0-0. He just by 1 beat Rocky Marciano's record, but Floyd Mayweather's not a heavyweight. But he is 50-0-0. 27 of those wins came by way of knockout. And what makes Floyd so great, besides being undefeated, is he is undefeated in 5 weight classes. Come on now. You know, there's a lot of talk about Floyd Mayweather and, you know, just how he goes about things, but it doesn't matter. He's 50-0-0. He is a great boxer, okay? Like one of the best defensive boxers on this list, hands down. And that's not something that you can deny. If you deny it, you're just a hater, okay? So anyway, we got coming in at number 6, we got Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is 62, 7-2, and 39 wins come by way of knockout. And Manny Pacquiao is the only boxer to win titles in 8 divisions. Okay, so come on now, like 8 divisions, you know, that's incredible. Well, you know, Manny Pacquiao is an incredible boxer. You know what I mean? He's not only a boxer, but he's also like a retired, and he's like I don't even know if he's retired. He's like a politician now. You know what I mean? But he goes back and forth, in and out the ring. But that just shows what a great boxer he is. You know, to still be doing that at the age he is now. You know, and he's not old, but he ain't 20-something years old. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, coming in at number 5 on this list, we have Sugar Ray Leonard. And Sugar Ray Leonard was 36, 3-1. 25 wins come by way of knockout. And he is part of the iconic 4 Kings. Remember, 5 weight world champ. So he is part of the iconic Four Kings. You know what I mean? Four Kings. He is a 5-weight world champ. You know, like Sugar Ray Leonard was like, the way he boxed, he was so fast and he was so skilled, and just to be champ at one weight class is hard enough. You know what I mean? But to just boom, boom, done with this weight class, go to this one. Boom, boom, done with this weight class, go to this one. Just like beating people and dusting them off, and then you keep on going. Anyway, so at number 4, we have the great Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. comes in with a record at 66-9-0 with 47 wins coming by way of knockout. Now listen, if you don't know Roy Jones, what are you doing? Okay, because Roy Jones is like, his style of boxing is what set him apart. His speed, his power, and you know that hands down style, the way you never know where his the angle his punch is coming from. You know, and Roy Jones still boxes and he's still great. You know what I mean? You can't deny him. Anyway, what makes Roy Jones so special besides those things that I just named? Roy Jones Jr., titles in 4 divisions and unmatched athleticism. Come on now. Titles in 4 divisions, and what I spoke about before, you know, like people, Roy Jones' speed was his speed, and he was elusive and he was tricky. You know, he used to do things, if you look at him, he did things that not a lot of boxers do or could do. Any boxer that enters the ring and has the confidence to showcase their own style rather than the standard is going to be successful, because usually people train for the standard. You know, so any boxer that can come in there and be different, like Roy Jones Jr., you know, is going to have the success that Roy Jones Jr. had. This is why he's one of the GOATs. Okay, so anyway, we have coming in at number 3, we have Julio Cesar Chavez, and he comes in with a record of 107-6-2, and he has 86 wins coming by way of knockout. What makes him so special besides that incredible boxing record? What makes him so special? He has the longest unbeaten streak in boxing. 90 fights. He was undefeated in 90 fights, okay? So not taking anything away from Floyd Mayweather, okay, but Mayweather went undefeated in 50 fights and he stopped. Could he go on and he could have probably catch that? I don't know, maybe, but we'll never know, okay? But Julio Cesar Chavez, undefeated in 90 straight fights. If he'd have retired then, he'd be the greatest of all time. But, you know, he's one of them. Okay, who do we have at number 2? Guess. Number 2, we have Muhammad Ali. Okay, now Muhammad Ali, 56-5-0, 37 wins coming by way of knockout. What made Muhammad Ali great? Besides what he was, not just to boxing, what he was to humans, okay? What makes him so great? He is the greatest heavyweight, and he was a cultural icon, okay? Muhammad Ali talked a big game. He talked a big game. As a matter of fact, he was one of the first to do it. Muhammad Ali talked a big game. And not only that, but he backed it up, because Muhammad Ali has losses on his record. But like I told you, losses do not take you out of the GOAT talk. It doesn't take you out of the being one of the greatest of all times. Okay, because let me tell you what Muhammad Ali did. He would lose. That's fine, but then he would come back and he would beat you. You know what I mean? Almost like that was like a oops, like a mistake, but it doesn't matter. Okay? Every time, like whenever he lost, he'd come back and get you again. You know, but not only that, but not only his fight inside the ring, But Muhammad Ali, when he got drafted to go to the army, he chose jail because he was like, hey, like, I don't have a problem with people over there that don't have a problem with me, when I got people that have a problem with me over here at my home. You know what I mean? So Muhammad Ali is considered the greatest heavyweight of all time. Okay. And you know what he did for what he did for us, you know, what he did for the movement, what he did for human beings to be able to look at someone and be like, I want to be like that. You know, for a great boxer to have people say, and that don't even like boxing, say, I want to be like that guy. I want to be a human like that guy instead of a boxer. Of course, everybody wants to be a boxer like Ali. You know what I mean? Slick moving, slick talking. You know what I mean? He was pretty, you know, but what he did outside the ring ended up being more important in his life. Okay, so number one, who do we have at number one? And I have one honorable mention too. I got an honorable mention. But who do we have at number one? Number one, suspense. Who you think it's going to be? Don't fast forward it. Anyway, number one is considered the pound for pound greatest boxer of all time. Can you guess who it is? Okay, I'm going to tell you his record first. 173-19 with 6 draws. 108 of those wins come by the way of knockout. Okay, who am I talking about? I'm talking about Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay, and you know, if you got a problem with that, I don't know. But those are the 10 greatest boxers of all time. My one honorable mention is the one, the only Iron Mike Tyson. Come on, listen. Mike Tyson, when Mike Tyson came out, okay, when Mike Tyson came out, it almost reminded me of when The Undertaker joined the WWF or WWE at the time. There was like a fear. You know what I mean? Everybody was like, shoot, I'll fight him, but I know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? And those that were in denial, it happened to them anyway. Mike Tyson used to get in there and he used to knock people out in the first round. He has many fights like that, you know, just like that ferocious speed, that peekaboo style that he was taught by the late great Customato. You know, Mike Tyson was a great champion, you know, while it lasted. You know what I mean? But Mike Tyson, you know, his career was met with some, he had some difficult times. Okay, but doesn't matter. Mike Tyson is who he is, and he is who he is to us now. You know, Mike Tyson is like, you know, everybody loves Mike. Mike Tyson's still fighting. He fought that Jake Paul fight, you know, and I still don't know what's going on with that or how that fight went, whether it was scripted or not or whatever. But, you know, either way, it showed that Mike Tyson at his age now can hop in there with somebody younger and last, you know, and it really isn't easy. For those of you that just look at it as a boxing match and supposed to knock about, it's not, it's a little bit trickier than that. It's a little bit more difficult than that, you know what I mean? But yeah, Mike Tyson is my honorable mention. You know, there are a lot of great boxers out there, okay? But, you know, it's like coming up with this list is pretty hard, you know? But, you know, the stats of stats, and, you know, their reason for being great is undeniable, you know? So I'm going to go over the 10 again. 10, we have Rocky Marciano. 9, Joe Louis. 8, Henry Armstrong. 7, Floyd Mayweather. Manny Pacquiao, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roy Jones, Julio Cesar Chavez, Muhammad Ali, and Sugar Ray Robinson, with the honorable mention of Iron Mike Tyson. Okay, so what did you guys think about the list? You guys agree with it? Doesn't matter. It's the truth. But this is my truth. Okay, there are many other great boxers out there, and the thing is that I have kind of a funny thing with saying the greatest of all time when time hasn't ended yet. You know what I mean? It's almost like we have to wait for that to happen. Boxing is not over. You know what I mean? So the greatest of all time, who knows? Maybe the greatest of all time is 5 years old right now. We're just all waiting. You know what I mean? So who knows? Who knows? Maybe there'll be a boxer that goes like 100-0 and has 100 knockouts, no ties, and I don't know, ends up being like a cultural icon, and you know what I mean? Every weight, like wins in every weight classes. Who knows? That person still may exist and still may come out. So, but these are the greatest of all times, of all times for now. Okay, so go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if you have a list. Who do you think got left out of here? Who's your favorite boxer of all time? Just let me know. Go ahead and drop it down, and don't forget to subscribe. And that's all I got. See you guys on the next one. Peace.